Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. First of all, Happy New Year. I've not seen you since last year. So we are today out on the West Pennine moors. We're going to be checking out 3 local / national trails: the Burnley Way, the Pennine Bridal Way and the Rossendale Way, and also a singing tree. Welcome to the 3 Ways Loop.
I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Nelson Mandela.
I'm frightened for my children's future. That was interesting. So yeah, this is the singing ringing tree. It's a bit bloody cold up here, but getting watched by these sheep. There's an interesting find. Wow.
True happiness is when what you think, say and do are all in harmony. Gandhi.
Right, the walk starts here at Crown Point. I don't know how much of this you can see, but yeah, there we go. It's thought that the name Crown Point came about during the latter half of the 18th century. During the 1700s, the British Army recruited large numbers of young men from the Burnley area. The recruiting sergeant would lure rustics from the plough for the pay of 6pence a day to fight the French. So there we go. Yeah, interesting. As you can see up here, there's absolutely loads of snow on the ground. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Right guys, this is a 6-mile loop taken in several local / national trails. So yeah, should be an interesting one. Tell you what, it's a bit bloody cold up here, but there we go. We'll certainly do what we can in all this snow. So yeah, first port of call is the singing ringing tree. Just down there is the industrial town of Burnley. I don't know if you can see just there, that's Turf Moor, that's Burnley Football Club. But yeah, set in some absolutely stunning landscape. It's the West Pennine moors over here. Yeah.
Burnley is located near the countryside to the south and east, with the towns of Padiham and Briarfield to the west and north respectively. It has a reputation as a regional centre of excellence for the manufacturing and aerospace industries. The town began to develop in the early medieval period as a number of farming hamlets surrounded by manor houses and royal forests, and has held a market for more than 700 years. During the Industrial Revolution, it became one of Lancashire's most prominent mill towns. At its peak, it was one of the world's largest producers of cotton cloth and a major centre for engineering.
So yeah, it's been ages since I've been out. That's Blee Tarn Hike was the last one I did. Several reasons. I mean, the weather's been absolutely atrocious over the past 6-7 weeks. I did try and come and do this one a few weeks ago, but it was -9 up here and the wind chill was just awful, so I turned around and went home. I mean, yeah, hiking's great, but it wasn't worth it that day. And also the cost of living and energy prices, it's just hit us hard like it does everybody. You know, we've really struggled to make ends meet. So finding fuel for today or any hike has been difficult. Luckily, somebody sent us the money for fuel for today. One of our subscribers, she knows who she is. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And it's enabled me to get back out again, which is what I need.
Completed in 2006, it is part of a series of 4 sculptures within Panopticon's Art and Regeneration project created by the East Lancashire Environmental Arts Network. The project was set up to erect a series of 21st century landmarks or panopticons, structures providing a comprehensive view across East Lancashire as part of the renaissance of the area. Designed by architects Mike Tonkin and Anne Louis of Tonkin Louis, the Singing Tree is a 3-metre tall construction comprising pipes of galvanised steel which harness the energy of the wind to produce a slightly discordant and penetrating choral sound covering a range of several octaves.
I don't know if the microphone's picking that up, but can you hear that? Beautiful. If you can hear it, you'll know it's lovely. So yeah, there's a slight breeze today, but it's definitely kicking out some noise. Just imagine on a windy day, it'd be stunning. So yeah, this is the Singing Ringing Tree. Beautiful, and we're in some stunning landscape. You know, it's just beautiful. Hey, you just got to smile. You know, up till heading up here, I was, you know, still quite sort of nervous and apprehensive because it's been so long. My self-confidence in hiking alone has severely diminished since the last time. And I was thinking, oh, do I go there? Shall I go on my own? I'm going to get lost, this, that and the other. And all those little things start creeping back in again. But now I'm here with that and the lovely views. Yeah, happy boy. Right, I don't know if you can see this. This is today's route. We're just there at the Singing Ringing Tree, and we're going to head across the field. We're going to drop down to Dixon Hill, and then we're going to get down to the road there and across over onto the Burnley Way. I brought the map today. Pure and simply because out sunshine, because out on the national trails, you know, you need to be able to map read. I mean, I used to teach map and compass. It's called navigation these days, but I haven't used a map and compass in a long time, so I just want to sort of refresh my skills. And I thought coming to a place like this that I don't know, and you know, navigate just using a map and compass, especially in this environment with the snow on the ground, it'd be a good opportunity to get a bit of practice. So yeah, so I'm gonna grab my day sack and let's go. Now that sun's up, it's really, really warm. I've got my thermal pants on today. They've got a fleece layer, the windproof, wetproof as well. So my mounted equipment ones are still at home, and that's where they're going to stay for a while, up until we get some warmer weather. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. Just hear a beautiful little stream down there. Those are the noises that I like. We pan slightly that way. There's a singing ringing tree we were at earlier. But yeah. Down off that hill. I didn't do much filming up there because with the snow on the ground, it's really, really difficult to see where the path is. And to be honest, I strayed off it by quite a distance. So I had to come back uphill a little bit, which is why I'm knackered. But happens to the best of us. And as long as we learn from it, that's the main thing. So I'm just going to slide down all this snowy bank and get to this gate. Tell you what, but I don't know how anybody else feels, but when you see things like this, the amount of relief that you feel when you know you're there where you're supposed to be. But whoa, wow. Right, down to the road, cross the road, and I'm going to get the kettle on and show you my new SOTO Wind Master. And relax. So there we go. Right, we're through there now. Oops. It's so bloody slippy. Christ. Yeah, so glad to be out again. As over the last 2 months plus, my mental health has suffered greatly. My anxiety kicks in again, and then the old, questions, like I said earlier, start creeping in. Oh, what's it going to be like? Is it going to be dangerous up there? And who's going to be out? Am I going to get lost? What's the weather like? And everything else starts creeping in. And well, yes, it's all right to ask those questions, but you need to try and rise above them. You need to rationalise them. Turn a negative thought into a positive one. I'll try to anyway. Just say things right. Well, let's just see how it goes. See what it's like when we get up there. If you get lost, big deal. Look at the map and find a way down. You're capable. You know what you're doing. So just suck it up and get on with it. Because the only thing to fear is fear itself, like I've said before. And yeah, I had a bit of a panic up there. But I just told myself to be kind to myself. Calm down, be rational, don't panic. And we got ourselves down, got ourselves back on the path. And, and here we are, all settled and quite happy again. So panicking and using energy when you don't need to and being exhausted, and I'm going on mental overload, is no good for anybody. So yeah, we can do that. We'll be fine. Right, we're now down onto the road. You can see there's a footpath sign there. So we're going to get across this road and then we're going to head down there. So, yep, let's go. And we're alive, we're safe. Right, we'll see you down there. I don't know if you can see me here, but I've got it in a dry bag, but this is the SOTO Wind Master. It's a bit different to the jet boil, in the fact that you can't put everything inside it. So it all comes in this nice neat little bag. You get your little stand for it, like you do standard these days for pretty much everything. So we'll just pop that on our gas. There we go. You can get a nice level spot. We'll try to anyway. Right. And here it is, it's SOTO Wind Master. Nice little burner, a bit different to the jet boil, as you've got the wind hole here. It's got the same tap, same ignition system, and you just fold the arms out there. So screw that onto your burner, onto your gas, I apologise. Get it going. And there we go. So obviously you're going to need to bring a different cup, like the jet boiler that comes with it. Well, I bought this one online. It's a little titanium pot with a lid on it, fill it with water, it'll be right on there. And yeah, so that's the SOTO. So let's get this brew on. Just enough, I think. Pop our little lid on, and then we'll leave that to boil. Right, so there we go, that's boiling. That's bloody red hot, that. So you're going to need some pincers or something, heat-proof ones, because that's bloody boiling, is that? And there we go, that's one brew made. There we go. Sorted. Right, finished that well-needed brew. Dodged the tree. We're heading down now to find a footbridge, and across that footbridge down to Solly Farm, and then it'll be on to the Burnley way. So yeah, let's go. So there's our footbridge just there, and we've now got to get down this steep bloody slope. Christ. Wow. Right, see you at the bottom. Yeah, we're down. That was interesting. Hey, bloody hell. Lovely little brook running by here. But the landscape's beautiful, but it's bloody hard work, I'll give it that for now. Wow. Tell you, I haven't hiked for 2 months. Really difficult. Well, that's certainly fast flowing. Under this rather, well, dodgy bridge. But there you go. So yeah, let's get across this. Whoa. Right, we're through. Let's go. Beautiful cottages. Absolutely lovely. So yep. We're heading this way. Turn right out of that gate, and we're now heading up this track. It's not very well signposted, isn't this? But this is the Burnley way. So yeah, let's crack on up this snow-filled, ice-filled track, shall we?
The Burnley Way is a 40-mile adventure from industrial heritage along waterways through fields, parks, old farms and forest of Burnley woodlands to the wild South Pennine moors. The landscape, history and wildlife are all varied and fascinating.
Some beautiful views over there behind us. Stunning. Nice Solly Farm. Beautiful. As all these is the West Pennine moors. Beautiful little building here. Wonder what that was used for, when it was used, why it was used. Looks like a sheep or a cattle shed now, but maybe somebody lived in it. Following this farm trout, which is blessed relief from that up on the moors there. Just nice to just, you know, kick back and relax a bit. Like I said, it's been 2 months since I've been out hiking, and boy does my body feel like it. You know, I'm unfit, out of shape, and And yeah, so yeah, we'll see in a bit. Yeah, sorry about that. Just saw a footpath sign there, and with what happened up on the hill, I'm just a little bit spooked now, because this isn't well signposted. I mean, this is supposed to be the Burnley Way, which is, as I've already told you. So you'd have thought, for people who aren't, well, it's slippy as hell, aren't experienced hikers or walkers, would need that little bit of reassurance with some signposting, but there isn't any at that junction. So if anybody works at Burnley Council watching this, can we please get some signposts out on the Burnley Way, please? Be greatly appreciated. And God, this is slippy. I think I prefer the snow to the ice. But yeah, we're all right. Let's crack on. Right, just to confirm for myself, really more than anything else, get that to sit properly. If we look at the map, get off my jacket, you silly map. Sorry, messing about. Right, put it down on the floor, it's easier. Right, okay, so I need that focus there. So we are there. We've just come along the Burnley Way here. Now there's a Burnley Way sign just there. So this is where it will split, and that goes off in that direction. So we can hear the waterfalls. So we carry on onto the Pennine Way now. So we're heading down here across this bridge where the waterfall is and heading off on the Pennine Way. So yeah, a little bit of navigation for you. But I'm only doing this so it puts it right in my head. But yeah, so there we go, that's where we are. Yeah, that waterfall's marked on the map. There we go, the waterfall. Right, we're heading up to Deer Play. But yeah, here we are, we're on the Pennine Bridal Way now. Well, we were then, but I did. Oh, goodness me. Some beautiful old derelict buildings there. Like I said before, I'd love to know when they were functioning, what were they used for, who lived there, what kind of lives did those people have, you know, what did they live through, you know, history's right there. I know it just looks like an old derelict building, but to me it's more than that. You know, it has a life of its own. You know, people lived there, and you know, people had livelihoods, and sons, daughters, and grandmothers, granddads, aunts, uncles, and you know, what happened to those people. You know, I mean, think about the First World War or before that. You know, how long has it been there? And yeah, so yeah, that's stuff I think about when I'm out here. But yeah, so we're gonna head up there. There's a better view of that derelict building. Somebody lived there, you can see it, all the windows. Beautiful. See all the way over to the Yorkshire Dales over there. I'm pretty sure of that. You can see the cloud base just sat in the valley down there. Sorry, no, that's a bloody cloud, isn't it? Yeah, you idiot. Wow. Nice little sign there. Here we go, Pennine Bridal Way. Be nice, say hi. Hello. No, not replying. Okay then.
The Pennine Way is a national trail in England with a small section in Scotland. The trail stretches for 268 miles from Edale in the northern Derbyshire Peak District through the Yorkshire Dales and Northumberland National Park and ends at Kirk Yentham, just inside the Scottish border. The path runs along the Pennine Hills, sometimes described as a backbone of England.
Right, just got to the top of that hill and found this. The air of heaven is that which blows between a horse's ears. Lady Townley, MBE, 1935 to 2001. Pause a while beside this monument to remember Mary, whose vision opened up once more these ancient roots so that you too can refresh your spirit as a wild and romantic terrain of the Pennine Bridal Way before you. Stop here for 5 minutes and have a break, and while I'm here, it's, you know, what have I learned so far on this trail is, you know, what I said at the start about the cost of living and energy prices and everything else that goes on in the world. I can't control that. But out here, I can control this. I can control what I see, what I listen to, how far I walk, when I stop. Out here, I'm just me. Here is where I'm meant to be. Like I've said before, I control this. You know, and I've been saying for the past few weeks that the world is too noisy, it's too busy. It never shuts up, ever. And I find that frustrating. And, you know, it builds my anxiety. You know, but out here, it's just calm. You can hear nothing. You know, I've stopped here because I want to. And I'll stay here as long as I want to. Because like I said, I'm in control. And that's what it's all about. Maintaining a level of control. Not in a narcissistic way, don't get me wrong. But the world, no, I don't like the world at the moment. It scares me. I'm frightened for my children's future. But this is the constant. You know, I've always said that this will always be here. You know, they'll always listen to your issues. They'll always listen to your problems. You know, nature doesn't mind. You know, even it's been 2 years since you last visited, you should be like, hi, welcome back. You know, here you go, look at the beauty here. Look, little show I put on for you. Always, without question, without prejudice. She's always there, always. And I, personally, will be forever grateful. There's an interesting find. Wow. It's obviously some kind of tub. I don't know what that's for. Oh, post box. Wow, that's interesting. Never seen one of those before. If you look up, never far from civilization, there's the road. We'll be going underneath this soon. Over there somewhere. The bridal way continues that way. But yeah, let's go. Top of the world. Hello, sheep. Hello. Sorry, disturbing your spot, love. I do apologise. Getting watched by these sheep. I think I'm the first person they've seen today. I certainly haven't seen anybody, which has been nice. So like that sign said, say hi. So, hello sheep, how are you doing? So I'm coming up to the road now, where we're going to turn left, follow the road for about 100, 150 yards. And then we cross the road and continue the Pennine Way. So see, we stay on the bridle way. We're not going to Lum, but we're going to stick on the bridle way because the road you can see there, that's the A671. We're not going on that. We're following this track. And we're going to cross over a bit further on. So yeah, let's go. Right, we're across that busy A671 now, and we're still on the Pennine Way. And I must say, National Trail, from the bits I've seen so far, I know it's only a little tiny bit of it, but it's certainly one worth revisiting. Maybe start further down. Now we touched on the Pennine Way when we did the Bronte Way, which isn't too far from here, well, the Bronte Trail. Which isn't too far from here. It's just the other side of Burnley, and the Pennine Way runs through there, so we touched on it there. So yeah, so this is another bit of it. I'm doing it in stages. Yeah, that doesn't count, that's cheating. But yeah, we're on the other side now, and carry on until we hit the Rossendale way. As difficult as this terrain is, and how out of breath I am and how unfit I am, the views just make up for it every single time. So every time I go out, I feel like this, I'm soothed by the views. The views are my antidote, my drug, my medicine, my painkiller. They certainly are. For YouTube, it's all right. No, guess not then. Right, we're now walking by the side of this road for a bit. Nice and flat. Must say that, you know, the Pennine Way, the signposts have been absolutely superb. Every single turn there's a signpost telling you where to go. You know, I haven't got the map out for a while now, and it's been nice to be able to just relax and look around me rather than looking at a map. So yeah, well done on the Pennine Way. Love your signposts. So yeah, sun's as high as it's going to get, I think, and it's really, really warm. I can feel the heat from it. Feels like an early spring day today in my mind. I mean, others will probably disagree, but yeah, just side of the road, unfortunately. But there you go. But other than that, we're happy. Right, the second part of this hike is conveniently on this little community woodland walk. So we crossed over here, and then we followed this down, and we followed this road all the way down, and we're currently stood just there. So we're going to follow this path up and then get to this point here, and the Pennine Bridal Way carries on there. We're going to jump on the Rossendale Way, and then we're going to follow this all the way down to the reservoir, and then follow this all the way back through this woodland to Crown Point Road here, and then back to the car there. So we're there, the car's there, and that's the bit we're going to do. So yeah, so let's crack on.
The Rossendale Way is a 45-mile, high-level, circular traverse of the wild moorlands above the Rossendale Valley in south-east Lancashire. Separating the West Pennine moors from the main chain of the South Pennines, Rossendale is excellent hill walking territory.
Right, so this is the point where we say goodbye to the Pennine Bridal Way, and now we pick up the Rossendale Way that way. So yeah, thank you, see you later. That's interesting. Re-erected 1902 and repaired in 1996. Wonder what this is all about. I'm going to sit here and just chill, I think. Right, so we'll have a little bit of a break there. It's a wagon wheel. I know, too much information. And yeah, I'm going to carry on down this Rossendale Way. down to the Clawbridge reservoir, which is just down here. So yeah, let's go. Whoa, I see. Whoa, there we go. I don't know if you can see the reservoir just there. We're going to head down to that now before we turn right and start following these trees back up to Crown Point Road. So yeah, I'll see you down there. What a beautiful sight that is. That reservoir is absolutely flat calm. Stunning. I've just got no words to describe that. You can just see the hillside on the other side reflecting in the water there. But what a beautiful sight. Right, this is where we say goodbye to the reservoir. We're not heading that way. We are turning right to head up through this forest. Oh, come on. Right, it's slippy up here. Beautiful memory tree garden here. I like stuff like this. You know, it's symbolic how life goes on in one way or another. Yeah, and all these benches as well. And you come and sit. Beautiful. Right, we're heading back, well, not back, heading into this forest now. There are a few evergreen trees here, pine trees, but it's a bit icy. But yeah, what can I say? It's been all right today. It's been nice to get back out again. Like I've said, it's been far too long, and to be out here in and amongst nature again, there's just no better feeling. I'm gonna miss this when I go home. There's no snow where we live, but it's just nice to have some. Look at it, lovely. Like a big kid at Christmas again.
We are all on this journey called life. Throughout this journey, we face our own uphill struggles. It's how we deal with them that counts. We all want to reach the end of this journey telling ourselves that we have done everything we possibly could and achieved all we set out to do. We all will look at the past and the future, but it is now that we need to live. Now, more than ever before, we need to challenge ourselves. We need to step out of that comfort zone, step off the treadmill of everyday life. Those things we promised we would do, or those goals that have long been gathering dust, we need to get out now. Dust off those challenges and face them head on. Not only for your sanity's sake, but for your physical and mental health too.
Car's parked right up there on the hill. So yeah, we're going to follow this path down now. Follow it round, all the way up, and then follow it up onto the road there. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, well yeah, just got obviously this bit to do now. What a hike it's been. You know, all them weeks of wondering, guessing, and thinking the worst. And you know what, today's been absolutely bloody lovely. I've enjoyed every single second of it. It's glad to be back out again. Dust off those many cobwebs. And yep, I need to get fitter before we start hitting the fells in the Lake District again. But yeah, it's been absolutely bloody brilliant today.
Out here I feel free. I feel at home. It is where I am supposed to be. I thrive out here. Nature is around me and lives in me. I will always feel attached to it. We all need to draw on its overwhelming beauty, treasure it, experience it. The Three Ways Loop has taught me that there are trails out there just begging to be walked, landscapes desperate to display their autumn beauty, the sights, sounds and smells just eager for you to experience them. You just need to step out of your front door and find them. From my own point of view, I desperately needed today. It has been 2 months since I've been out in nature and my mental and physical health has suffered because of it. But as I've said before, nature welcomes you with open arms regardless of how long it's been since you last visited. She will listen patiently to your problems and offer the best advice she can. A powerful display of absolute awe-inspiring beauty. Until next time.